Do you know what? Right, the videos that hit it most for me from you in the early days is when you talk about monk mode.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk about going into this mode where, you know, you shut out all the noise, all the dopamine hits, you know, you nail your sleep, all this stuff. Just in terms of like, obviously those videos were wildly successful, but talk to me about your process of coming across and refining monk mode and what monk mode was for you.
So I think like I didn't really have a clear cut sort of, okay, I'm doing monk mode until basically the world shut down, March or April of 2020. And I was stuck in Cape Town. So, basically everything was happening and I was in Cape Town at the time. And, my mom was like, oh, maybe you should come back, blah, blah. And I'm like walking on the beach and they're telling me like UK is like London shut down and people are staying in their house. I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, I'm fine. I'm cool here. So then I stayed in Cape Town and I was with Pete, who was one of my good friends at the time. And actually ended up being my co-founder of my NFT project. And basically I just made the decision, I'm going to stay in Cape Town. And Cape Town South Africa was very, very rough with how sort of tyrannical they were. Like you couldn't buy any alcohol, you couldn't buy any cigarettes. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes anyways, but you couldn't buy alcohol, couldn't buy cigarettes. You couldn't leave your house even for a walk, only to go to the supermarket. So it was in that period where everything got sort of stripped away that I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do and that's really when that's when I had some more peace in my life. That was an example of a time where I had more peace. And when I had more peace, then I could really sort of do more introspection, right? And that's kind of where monk mode came about. And I realized how powerful it was. So I decided the next time around that I went to Cape Town, I would do the same thing, even though things were open. I decided, okay, for the next 6 weeks, no alcohol, only 45 minutes of screen time on my phone a day. So 45 minutes screen time, pray once a day. And then I did strict carnivore diet.